It was still under Mechanotechnics, which is N4, right? We're dealing with simple gear trains. So we've given question 5 says a compound gearing system is shown in figure 2 below. It consists of an input gear A with a 60 teeth rotating at. Sorry about that notification, I forgot to close them. A gear, here we've given says a gear with a 60 teeth rotates at 750 rests per minutes, has a an intermediate shaft. You see there's an intermediate shaft on which two gears B and C with 36 teeth and 84 teeth respectively are mounted. That means those one guys, since are mounted, this one are mounted together, they will have the same what. Always when they are mounted, when there's intermediate, they are mounted, they will have the same what, the same rotation, guys, same speed. They'll have the same rotation there. An output gear D rotated 3500 rests per minute. Says calculate the following if this gearing system has a module of 2.5 millimeter. 5.1 says determine what the rotating speed of gear B and what and C, where we are given. Here is that thing, guys. I want you to note something here, guys. I want you to note these guys, they are connected by the same shaft. The speed of gear, these guys, the speed of gear B will be the same as the speed of gear what? Of gear C. You must know this because of what they are mounted. They have the same, they are rotating on the same shaft. They are mounted on the same shaft. Take a note about that, right? So they said we should calculate the speed of A, N of N, B, and C. As you can check, the question says calculate what? The speed of gear B and C. B and C. All right. So, guys, we can use these two, guys, since they are matching. Remember, those gear are matching. They are like that. They are matching. When they are matching, we'll use the ratio there. We'll use the ratio. We know that we'll use this thing. We'll use the fact that we know that since we have that, we know that here TA multiplied by the speed of what? Of A must be equal, since they are matching, must be equals to the teeth of B multiplied by the speed of what? Of B. We're looking for the speed of B. Alright, then we'll make the speed of B the subject. Will have TA multiplied by N A divided by TP. Alright, divided by TP. Then we know this. What is the teeth of A? We have there the teeth of A is 60. We have there. We have here, we'll have 60. Multiplied by the speed of A here is rotating at 750. We have 750 divided by the teeth of gear B. The teeth of gear B, as you can see, teeth of B, the teeth of B is 36. All right, 36. Divide this by what? By 36. So if you punch this, we'll simply have NB. The speed of gear B will simply equals to 125 rests per minute. However, guys, we have said we know because they are mounted in the same shaft, we said the speed of gear B will be the speed of gear what? C. So likewise, all of this will becomes to 125 rests per minute because they are mounted on the what, on the same shaft. They are mounted on the same shaft. All right, so this is how we go about. So 5.2 says the number of teeth on the output gear. The number of teeth on the output. Number of teeth on the output. All right, this is so interesting. This is an output. This is an input A. So guys, we know how, sorry about this. We know how we go about that, isn't it? We know how we go about this. We know how we go about this. We know that the product, guys, we know this formula, guys, that says the speed of the driven, you multiply it by the product of the driven teeth. The product, multiply this by the product of driven gear, multiply by the product of driven gear teeth. All right, so you must understand this, multiply by the product of driven. With the driven, you multiply by the teeth. Product, you multiply this by the product of driven teeth. All right, like this. Then you equate this, you're right, to the product. Now you'll equate this to the product of what? The speed of the driven multiplied by the teeth of the driven. What I'm trying to say is that we'll have that, we'll use the formula. So looking from this diagram, guys, looking from this diagram, A is a drive, so we have the driver multiplied by the teeth of the driver. The driver is TA, multiply again by the teeth of the driver. B is driven by what? By A. This is a driven gear. C is a driver here, is driving what? C is driving D. So this would be multiplied by what? Since it's a driver, multiplied by the gear of what? Of C. Then this must be equals to what? To the driven one. The speed of the driven. B is driven multiplied by the teeth of Y. B is driven, the teeth of B. All right, B is driven multiplied by teeth of B. What again, which is driven? D is driven by C. It's a driven multiplied by the teeth of D. Since it's a driven multiplied by the teeth of D. So we're using this actual driven multiplied by, it goes like this, using this ratio, guys. This is what you're supposed to know actually. This is what you're supposed to know, by the way. So this is how it goes about this. So we want what there, the number of teeth on the output. Output here, it's a number of teeth on the output is D, since it's an output. So making teeth of this, the subject will have, this will be equals to what? Will divide by whole of that, will be A multiplied by TA multiplied by TC, divide this by NB, by the speed of B, multiply this by what? Divide this by what? By the teeth of B again. All right, so now it's a matter of substituting. So we can have now TD, we will substitute the speed of the first gear, of gear 1, of gear A, were given there, which is, it was 750. So 750 multiplied by the teeth of gear A, the teeth of gear A, we have given it 60. Multiply this by 60, multiply by the teeth of gear C. The teeth of gear C here, I think it's 84. Then multiply by 84. Right. This is simply 84. Divide this by what? By the speed of P is the one that we've calculated, 1250. We have just calculated this, it's 1250 multiplied by the teeth of P. The teeth of gear P is 36. Multiply this by 36. So punching this on our calculator, we're supposed to get that as we are punching that. All right, supposed to get that. The teeth output gear there, the gear of T, simply what will be 30 teeth. This is what we'll have, 30. So we'll have 30 there, 30 teeth on gear. This will be 30 teeth. All right, so we're done with that. Now we go to 5.3, says addendum of the gear teeth, addendum of the gear teeth. All right, we know that addendum is equal to modulus. This is pretty addendum is equal to modulus, whereby we know that the addendum is simply equals to modulus of the teeth. So addendum is simply equals to modulus, guys. This will simply equals to 2.5. Remember, addendum is equal to modulus, is the same as modulus. This thing, addendum, it's the same as what is modulus, whereby our module is 2.5 millimeter. So this is what we'll have there without wasting time. So what else do we require? The addendum of the gear teeth. The addendum, guys, the addendum is equals to what? To 1.157. Always multiply by what? By the modulus. 1.57 multiplied by modulus, whereby is 2.5. This will be equals to what? Multiply by 2.5. This will give us will be 2,8925. Obviously will be there in millimeter because the module is in millimeter. All right, this is what we have. The addendum will be 1,157 multiplied by modulus. Multiply that, multiply by modulus, we'll have this. All right, hopefully you can see them. So 5.5 says the center distance at x. Center distance, we need the center distance here. The center distance, let's check, is between where? Is between gear B and gear A. So we'll focus on gear A and gear B. Take note, is between gear A and gear B, the value of x there. So simply x will be equals to module divided by 2. Since it's between these two gear, will be teeth of gear A plus the teeth of gear B. All right, then we know that center distance, the modulus there, it was 2.5, isn't it? We saw that the teeth of gear A, we saw that the teeth of gear this, it was 60. plus the worst one of P is 36. So what will be this? This will give us, if we punch accurately, will be 120 millimeter. That is the center distance, right? As you can see, guys, A is 60, B has 36 hits. So this is what we'll have now. We are done with that. Let's check what do we want. 5.6, they need the center distance, which is Y. Then let's check here, it's Y. And then if you check Y is between B, is that between B and what? And C. Yes, you can check, guys, that. So we'll be between, we'll focus on gear D and gear, what is this key? Is B or C? It's C. It's C. It's C, because if you can check, these are not matching, guys. This is the shaft. Okay, it's between these, guys, because these two are matching. As you can see, guys, they are matching, meaning like they are interacting both. There's interaction. They are matching like this. So as we can see, this, if we do like that, Y is between C and D. So Y will be module divided by 2. As we know, center distance. Now we'll have theta of what? Of C plus the theta of what? Of D, like that. So we have Y modulus is 2.5 divided by 2. The theta of C, what is the theta of C? The theta of C here is 36. The one of D is the one that we calculated it, which was 84. So 36 plus 84, Y will be equals to what? If we punch this, our center distance will be 142.5, obviously, millimeter. So that is it. That is it, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. May you kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and become the part of the family. Become the part of the family by subscribing to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Feel free to comment and share this to your fellow classmates. All the best.